All right, third one is the one. What is going on, Momentum fam? Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time on the channel, my name is Mo, and on this channel I just go ahead and share with you guys things I learned along the way in my entrepreneurship journey. Now, before you leave this video, at the end of it, please make sure you just demolish the subscribe button, the like button, and hopefully click that share button that you're going to see right below this video, because I know for sure if you do stick with me until the end, you are going to be getting tons of value. Now in this video, what I want to go ahead and cover, I've been getting a lot of questions via Instagram DMs about, where do I start and how do I start building a website, right? What are some of the main things I need to do in order to have a website that can convert traffic into customers, right? So I decided to make this video and share with you guys kind of a playbook that we created here in the Ecom Incubator that is going to give you all the main things you need to understand when creating an offer page and a product page that is going to convert that website traffic into paying customers that will generate you revenue and profits. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into my screen. So again, this is the offer page playbook by the Ecom Incubator, and obviously myself. You see my name there, I don't have to repeat it. Now, in this playbook, what we're going to be covering is the 6 elements you see on the screen, right? Number 1 is going to be the offer, the why, the selling mechanisms. We'll dive into that later on. Headlines and testimonials, the cause marketing, recommendations, and the footer. Okay. So the first things first is going to be the header, the top of the page, the first thing the customer is going to see when they do go ahead and log into your website, right? So as you see here, we're going to start with the picture, right? The picture, obviously people identify pictures right away. So it's very important to have a high quality image that shows exactly what the customer is going to be receiving when they do place the order with you, and it does get to their house or their office or wherever they order it from, right? A lot of times I go to some of these websites, and especially these dropshipping websites, and you see some really crappy, low quality pictures, right? And obviously having a picture like that will not convert. Sometimes it's a quality picture, but it doesn't really demonstrate the product in the way it's supposed to, right? It doesn't really show the benefits or the highlights or why this product is so unique and it's worth whatever it's being sold for. So please make sure as you're watching this video and you do go ahead and build your offer page or your product page, you start with taking high resolution pictures. The next thing is going to be the announcement bar. So as you see here on the top of the screen, right? So this is very important as well. A lot of people, kind of don't give it as much thought as needed, right? It's easy to go ahead and put free shipping or, happy Valentine's or whatever the case may be. I don't know why I said that. But the announcement bar is very important because you get to promote a specific offer to really incentivize the traffic you have to convert, right? Whether it's a discount code, whether it's a free shipping offer, right? These really go a long way, and I want you guys to make sure and understand that, it's the small things that really, really matter, right? The next thing we're going to be talking about is establishing credibility as a brand, right? So if you have good reviews, obviously you definitely want to be able to go ahead and take advantage and show them off. If you don't have good reviews, sometimes you just might have to go ahead and ask your friends, your family, and people you're close with to write some reviews when you're first starting, because again, you need some type of credibility when you first start, and it really helps establish that feeling of safety when it comes to purchasing from you as a brand new person who's never heard about your brand or your store before. Now the next thing is going to be obviously the CTA, the call to action. It's very important. A lot of people like to get creative or think they get creative with adding different types of words. Keep it simple, keep it clean, just add to cart. Again, consumers are already used to specific types of behaviors. They're already used to specific types of themes and things they see on the online space. So just keep it simple, keep your call to action very clear. Now, after the call to action, you really want to, again, kind of apply some of that pressure on the customer in one way or another, right? Or at least give them another reason on why to purchase from you and why purchase now, which is very important, right? So obviously you see here on our Brain Modern Garden, we have an offer where it's pretty much like an expedited shipping, or it gives them an idea of when their product will arrive, right? So order today within the next 4 hours, right? again, establishing some type of urgency and scarcity, and you'll be able to receive your package by Friday, right? So again, what this does is it helps increase the perceived value of your offer, right? And the desirability of the customer wanting and desiring your offer and your product, because they know if they order after 4 hours, for example, it may run out, right? Or they know if they order after 4 hours, they're gonna have to wait a weekend extra in order to receive that product. So that's very key as well. And then lastly, on this first section of this page, again, is going to be the brief description of your offer or your product. So as you see, each box here, we said each box is curated to suit your preference, etc. Yada, 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 right? Again, a lot of brands or a lot of people think they have to do a lot of in-depth product description. At the end of the day, you really want to keep it short and sweet, depending on the type of your product, right? Like if you're selling skincare, would it make sense to say, hey, this is a nice oily cream that's going to make your face look better, right? Obviously, you're going to want to go into scientific facts and whatnot. But again, depending on your product, just try to keep it short and sweet, 1 to 2 sentences that can really, give the customer a feeling of the product and what the product is. Now, the second section is going to be the why, right? And this is what we call the selling mechanisms, or you can call them the value props of the company, right? So what makes your products more important? Again, right, turning that regular commodity that they can buy anywhere else into a brand and making that brand feel more unique. So we're going to start here on the left side of the screen. As you see, you want to describe your unique selling mechanisms as short and as clear as possible. Why should people buy from your brand, right? That is the question you're answering when you go ahead and you create these value props, right? If you see, for us, obviously we have these 3: innovative shipping, living room ready, and the plant care and the plant guidance, right? And if you take a look under it, they're all pretty much the same length, which is going to take me to all the way on the right side of the screen, right? Brief explanation of the value prop. Keep it short, keep it sweet. All your value props should be around the same length and complement each other, right? So if you take a look from us, right, innovative shipping to living room ready. What that means is we've created an innovative type of shipping that will allow you to just pull the plant right out the box and put it right into your living room. And then after you put it into your living room, you're going to be able to care for your plant as good as anybody, because we're going to give you the instructions and the guidance you need in order to be able to care for your plant. And obviously, as you see up top here, you're always going to want to use icons. They're easy to understand. They help the customer envision your product and, be very direct with them. And again, skip the fluff. No need to say any extra or unnecessary words. Just keep it short, precise, and sweet. And make sure you use clear and nice icons. Next thing is going to be the credibility factor. Okay, this is again very, very important, especially as an e-commerce brand. When you're running ads on Instagram or Facebook or TikTok or wherever you're running ads, people may get interested and click that ad, right? But now when they get to your website, if it's their first time seeing you, it's going to be sometimes very hard to convert off the first time, unless you have the factors that we're talking about right here established, right? And you're going to see this pattern in not only our brand, but a lot of other successful e-commerce brands on the internet, right? This is what it's going to take you in order to really build a 7-figure profitable brand. So again, first things first is going to be, or we're going to split this into 2 sections. The first one is what you're going to see is kind of headlines, right? So headlines from collabs and household brands in the industry. This will come with time, right? So don't feel like you have to get this accomplished right away, or you have to put any fake logos. I tend to go to a lot of websites, and sometimes, they'll be seen in Forbes or mentioned here or mentioned there, but in reality, they weren't really. And that can always backfire on you. So you want to make sure, you're doing this with time and with the proper credibility. Like if you haven't been on a specific magazine or a specific article or mentioned on a specific even Instagram page, don't say you were, right? As simple as that. But the next factor is going to be very important. Again, the testimonials, right? Testimonials hold so much gold and so much value. So you always want to make sure when you do have those good ones, you want to take advantage of them as much as possible. So again, testimonials are key. The more, the better. Pick a few that represent your ideal customer and product and use them for credibility as social proof, on all your offer pages. So these testimonials, if you go to our website, you're going to see them on the home page, you're going to see some on the product page, you're going to see them on collections page, you're going to see them on the blogs, right? We're going to use these testimonials everywhere. Why? Because customers who give you testimonials are the best and loyal to customers, and you want to be able to show those customers off in order to bring you more customers. As simple as that. Now the next thing is going to be cause marketing. So this is something very unique. I don't see a lot of brands doing it. I think it should definitely be something a lot of brands start doing. A lot of our students inside the ecom incubator really take advantage of this cause marketing strategy that we follow, which is self-explanatory, right? You want to have a cause behind your brand. So customers care who they buy from and not where they buy it, right? So you're always going to have competitors with similar products, values, etc. But when you add in a do-good feeling customer, right? When you add a do-good feeling, customers will be more likely supportive of your brand because of what you're doing besides just selling and making profit. Right now, the customer feels satisfied because, for example, when you buy a plant from us, you're actually doing a good cause, not only for yourself, but for the earth, for the world, right? So you're able to plant a tree, right, every time you purchase a plant. And obviously, we got to make sure we deliver on our end. So definitely, if you are going to follow this cause marketing strategy, make sure you are delivering, right? You don't just want to say something and not do it. And there's a lot of causes out there you can use, like planting trees, breast cancer, donation to specific funds, right? You can get very creative with this type of stuff. But again, it goes a long way and it's very important as well. And the next thing is going to be recommendations. So if you're running ads to a specific product and you have a specific offer that you want customers to purchase first, really make sure they're focused on that offer. And then once they go ahead and add to cart, for example, they want to explore more, you're going to have more options for them in order to increase their cart value and provide your customer recommendations to add on to the offer that's interesting them, right? So they will always want to see more options. They always, who doesn't like suggestions, right? When I go to a restaurant, I tend to go ahead and just ask the waiter, hey, what's your best top selling plates? What are your top selling foods here? Because I'd like to just go ahead and go with that. So you're kind of following that same strategy when it comes to online marketing, right? Not only you want to give them an irresistible offer, but you want to create things around that offer that is going to incentivize that customer to purchase more things from you at the same exact time. And that's going to lead us to the last point, right? The last point is going to be make sure your customers can sign up, receive offers, and join the community to receive newsletters and get marketed to from your brand, right? A lot of times, not everybody is going to purchase right away. So it's very important to give your customer kind of like a plan B, which is, hey, so just give us this email, phone number, and we'll make sure, we'll communicate to you. We'll keep telling you and showing you why our brand is so unique, why it's so special, and why we care about our customers. And we'll make you buy from us, later on down the line. So a lot of times those customers are not going to convert right away. So again, you want to make sure you're getting something in return other than just that click into the website. Now, as you see, kind of the setup on the bottom, which is the footer, right? So give them more than just one place to be able to give you some information, like add to carts, multiple places, right? For example, the join now button, right? Which is giving you their email address. You see it once, you see it twice here on the screen. And obviously in the bottom, you'll see our social media, right? And be very clear about being able to how to contact you, right? A lot of times now, customers really care and make sure that this company is going to be able to contact and communicate with me when I go ahead and place an order. So making sure that is clear and found pretty easily, as you see here on the screen, contact us, is another key to, again, making the customer feel comfortable buying from you. And I say that to say this, all of these things that we talked about are going to be the key things that you're going to want to set in place when you're buying a brand. And again, sometimes you might not be able to accomplish all of these right away, but again, as you improve, as you adjust your website and your product page and your offer page, you're gonna want to go ahead and make sure you can check off as much of these things as possible. So again, hopefully you guys got some value out of this video. Feel free to send me whatever product pages or websites you guys are building, and I'll be sure to take a look at it for you. Again, smash that subscribe button, leave a like, drop a comment below, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on the next video. Peace out.